college football. The two showcase programs from the state of Utah. This game has had its share of fights, it's had its share of feuds. At times it has been a figurative and near literal war. But to most, something about it still feels holy. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So BYU's offense will have the football first. Utah has been wielding bragging rights after blowing out the Cougars the last time they met.
Yeah, last year was Utah making the big plays offensively. Defensively, they put the clamps down, David. Can they put a complete game together again?
And BYU making the mistakes. They don't usually make mistakes. Now, in a big rivalry game, can they be more physical and go meet that Utah challenge?
Got the first down and more. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. He'll keep it himself. Breaks the tackle. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back gets the give. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese, the bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league.
There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This is why Lysacle is one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. Catch in the middle. It's Bachmeier. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's incomplete. And I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. All right, guys, let's chat about BYU. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
So Utah's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory. Gets 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll do it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Utes!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Starting in 1971, the Beehive Boot was established to determine the best team from the state of Utah. Boot itself estimated to be well over 100 years old.
Man, this is one of the most physical college...
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
And that is just an attitude run. Running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure coming. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Swings it out to his running back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it inside the 25. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Fears the pressure. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And the explosiveness. The big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. They've got a first down here to open the period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Bachmeier. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he got loose. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. BYU has this offense clicking. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Phillips. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. More space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Dampier. Throws for the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Steps away. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got the tight end. And tackled there by the defense. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Under fire.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
A little screen to the running back. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Bachmeier. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Gets it to him on the screen. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. New set of downs after the completion. Red pass, it's complete. At the 35, he's open. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
BYU lines up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. They'll go to the air, trying to set up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Oh, he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Handoff from the gun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's second and 2. The Utes want to move quickly. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they're facing third and short from the 25. Snags it over the middle. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Makes the catch. It's Parker. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Carter. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Now, a fourth down.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Beehive boot is on the line, and already BYU and Utah have given us some stirring moments.
BYU will try to boot it deep to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Glover. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. At the 35, he's got room. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Utes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off play action on first down. Got a man. It's Gray. If that running back wore a half-size bigger shoe, that's an incomplete pass, but he got a foot down.
He got it down. Nice body control, and you see so many running backs work with wide receivers now in practice because they're smart.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Now on third down for this offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Utes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
Pulls it and fires to the left. There he goes. Push down for the tackle. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on third down. He'll try to get it through the air. Flushed out of the pocket. Got room at the 35. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Phillips. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Completes it in the middle. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And Utah is starting to assert itself and seize command of this rivalry by building a big lead.
And the Utes are always ready. This is the team that you can always depend on. Rivalry game, week in, week out. They're built, they know who they are, they're disciplined, they're tough, and that's why they're winning this football game.
And I feel like Utah is also one of those teams that's just ready to pounce, right? They're ready for you to make a mistake, and then they take advantage of it, and that's what they've been able to do in this game. They came in with a good game plan, and they are executing.
And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Bachmeier. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Complete downfield. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
I know we're in the 3rd quarter, but because they're trailing like they are, they're right now in 4-down mode every single drive. You throw an incompletion down in the red zone, this is a no-brainer. They're going to be throwing it again, and we'll see if the defense can step up here.
Never a doubt. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Ole Miss looks like an old punching bag out there today, and any way you slice it, this fan base, heck, this coaching staff just didn't expect that. They're trailing by 14 to Texas A&M. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Floating away. Trying to escape and get it himself. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. And they're not on the same page there.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
The Utes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Quarterback making checks. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Starting to feel a little pressure. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Gonna run it. It's Humphrey. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Pulls and fires complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Utes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Motion from the wide receiver. They go to the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The Utes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air. It's Dampier. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good. And now the lead's extended a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Running to Green. Oh, a lot of space. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. They just flip the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll give it to him again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fakes to grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
On 1st and goal, let's see if BYU can score here. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's complete to the left. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, BYU! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. You need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. The give from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right?
Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Utes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Keeps looking downfield. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Utes are rolling down the field. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Utah! They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Makes the grab on the left.
I know a lot of people don't like to prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch inside the 25. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cougars!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Pocket breaking down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Quarterback may change this route. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gets it out quickly. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now it's fourth down. And the Utes will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Looking downfield on first down. Firing to the right, complete.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Working that left side now. Turning it on. The inside. Touchdown, BYU. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on that.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Bray. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. They were certainly feeling the spirit in this edition of the Holy War, and it is the Utes who take the crown in this one. Thanks so much for